hope is that this is a bit of a different one from the last few hordes we've had. Because it is day 49. Look at you, sir. You look like you're going to be the first. Look at that. We have someone who has arrived. I suppose the first thing to do is to say... Bad cop. Hey, out of the way. No. No. I know that was totally the wrong weapon to use. I also don't care. So, as I was going to say, first things first, I made some... Whatever, that guy's just going to keep jumping around. Some modifications to the base. Totally the wrong weapon to use in that scenario, because I think it's just going to destroy all the spikes, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, you know what? I didn't do a thing, so here, let me back up just a moment. We can go cower behind the door while we pop a couple of these guys. Shouldn't need more than two, I wouldn't think, but, you know, whatever. Just to make sure we are good to go, and then, how about a little tea? Just so we can make sure that we don't go through all of our food. Well, I mean, that's pretty unlikely at this point. Have a good fall, madam. So, I guess, probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to kind of fill in the gaps on things that have changed. Got a few more blade traps down there, which are really just in place to specifically be used for this guy, which I'm not even really giving an opportunity to do some work. We also have a bunch of electric fences down there. Those are a joy. I mean, seriously, we don't need any of this other crap. I mean, hi, that would be my cat arriving. Let me see if I can turn that one on. I actually don't have my other camera on, so I'm just going to have to use this one today. But, whatever. Have a seat, kitty. You know, she's a little amped up. The other one's been driving her nuts here. I'll give her a chance to not have to deal with bright lights so she can calm down. But we are also using some new stuff today that we haven't really used much of. So this is Midnight's Judgment, which is a shotgun pistol, which is a crap load of fun if you ask me, and the exact wrong weapon to use, sort of, when you're dealing with these guys, and yet that worked a treat. So I thought we would have a little fun with this, and we're not going to spend... Wow, 2 demo guys. 2 demos in one hoarding. That's excellent, actually. I'm kind of excited for that. Here, let's make sure we shoot through the right guy, not the wrong one. I actually would like to sort of check that bag at some point, so can we get just far enough there? Perfect. How you doing, sir? I mean, I'm trying to be cautious here. Oh, I think he did actually die, but he didn't drop a bag. Well, that's a load of crap. So we're going to do something a little different today. Yeah, I want to get down and get involved with these guys just hands-on a little bit. Not entirely. I'm not going to do what I have done in some past hordes, which is be... Whoa! I think... Oh, that was a decap on a demo. That's bonkers. I mean... That's the power of leveling everything up in clubs and using a club that is designed to mash melons, as the name literally says. Hi, you need to stop. So, really, I just kind of want to be used today to have a little fun with this horde and to use some of the stuff from my mod, which, I don't know, it'll be available at some point. I don't have a specific day or time, so... If it's something you're actually looking forward to, thank you for being interested in that, too. Wow, number 4. Okay, I will let you know when things are ready to go. It's just, it's not yet. It's really not yet. Buddy, here, let's do it this way. I should tell you, too, that in the midst of all of these various changes to things, using the club when we had been doing a full blade run before, I basically reconfigured all of our points. I used the Forgotten Elixir that we had picked up like a bajillion years ago. Like, no joke. We'd been sitting on it for quite a long time. I did use it, so I can show you the points here. I would say this has been the exact same guy stuck in this electric fence for like 5 minutes now. It's probably not, but Here, let's just make sure. Here. What am I missing? Oh, I didn't bring the electrical components. My bad. I thought we had some because I made a point of grabbing them, but I might have used them when crafting something else. Nope. I think I just put them away like a goober. That's fine. Here, let's go ahead and drop down here, and we'll give you... that one's actually okay, so we don't need to do that. That one needs a little zappy zap. And we'll just kind of dance around everyone here. And you, and you. And then we'll go upstairs for just a moment and take a look at what we are currently rocking and rolling with. By the way, my thanks for the note on how to properly build these stairs so that the zombies don't just bash away at the bottom. I told you I would remember. I know I'm terrible about that crap, but I told you I would, and I did. So we got 5 points in perception. We got a couple into the penetrator because penetrating armor is a good thing. We are at a full strength build with maximum pummel peat, maximum boom stick. Boom? I was going to say boon stick. I don't even know what that would mean. Maximum big and fast. 5 points over into fortitude with some points in living off the land and pain tolerance and iron good as the main features there. Still 7 points into agility with 4 points into gunslinger, and I'll explain that one in just a second. Got some points into intellect because of advanced engineering and physician. I was mainly just trying to save some time when doing some crafty business. Here. I don't know how you're doing that. That's funky. I'm not a fan. Here, can we get out here? What is this guy's deal? I guess he lost his limbs or something? Oh, man. Rotate! Rotate! And start pushing. I'm gonna launch you. I mean, if little pusher bot can... You know what? I didn't think about it. That block right there should have not been there. Because it kind of prevents these guys from dropping. And I didn't add blade traps directly underneath there when I probably should have. But that's okay. So one of the things I wanted to play with is the dragon shells. So dragon breath is a thing that's in a lot of games primarily. You'll see dragon's breath. And I thought that would be a fun thing to use on these guys down here as they're all kind of, bunched up if I don't immediately kill them. There you go. This is actually not the best weapon for this now because I specifically kind of set it up to be a choke. I mean, it has a shotgun choke on it, so the spread is very low on the buckshot. But just the same, dragon's breath shells are exactly what they sound like. It's a way to light your friends on fire and tell them tough crap. Just, stand there and be on fire, because who doesn't want a shotgun that lights things on fire, right? I mean, tell me I'm wrong. I'm going to tell you that you're wrong, but tell me I'm wrong. It's fine. I can take it. We also have the melon masher rockin' and rolling. This thing is designed specifically to crush heads, and it does an excellent job of that. Its head crushing ability gets better with the quality level of the item. In this case, we're rocking and rolling with the quality 6 because that is what we got out of the box when we did the crazy Are You Serious sort of mission. I didn't show you that, I think I maybe even didn't mention it, but if I look at the strength, strength, I switched over to heavy armor. So if you look at what armor set we're using, we're not using standard armor set, we're using the Reaper armor. And I'll show you my configuration in a bit. I didn't actually craft any of the Reaper specific mods for it, I just used what we had. And so far it's been pretty good. We're not taking too much damage, but what you don't know is the key secret to one of them. And it might need to be tuned down a little bit, but it's kind of what lets me really just run around here like an idiot and just bash away at them and not really care what's going on. Gosh, I love when you launch guys with this. It's just hilarious to me. I genuinely love the ragdoll effect in this game. When you launch someone, it's just the best. Like, it really truly is. Look at that. What's not to like about that? You can see we're definitely taking some hits here, and we're really not taking much damage, which I'm actually surprised at that. I got wrecked over to different POI. I mean, like, seriously, I was getting hammered. Yeah, I think I might need to tune things down a little bit. This might be a little much, but that's fine. But anyway, we're able to, we're able to tank this for the most part, and it's okay. Hey, what are you doing over here? Get off the thing. Oh, we got a deep laceration. That's going to be a problem now. I don't remember if I brought any sewing kits, but Now, I'm just going to ignore these things for the moment, like genuinely. I'm just going to kind of ignore them. Because I do want to show you what I have done with... Oh, crap, we've run out of stamina. I knew that was going to happen. All right, I gotta buy some stamina. Hold on a second. Gotta get some stamina back. How you doing? And you. And you. We are plowing through food. Oh, man, I love that. Falling down and shoot him in the face. It doesn't get much better than that. Here, let's see if these guys need any repairs yet. Hey, stop hitting me. I'm trying to repair some things. You're kind of being a jerk about it. Just saying. Whew. You gotta do some, like, jumpy business here to get around all this stuff. Okay, can I get around you? Oh man, I totally hit the thing I wasn't supposed to hit. Hey, all y'all, knock it off. I mean, I don't care if I'm bleeding. Like, seriously, this is the thing. Like, if you've used heavy armor in this game, you know it's pretty good. Like, I haven't done anything with the heavy armor to make it stupidly good. That's just the way it is. Like, there is so much damage reduction, it's ridiculous. But I will show you here, once I can get this last guy off the thing. Oh, here, all right. Come on up. I don't care, whatever, it's fine. I'll show you what I have going on here as I maybe do this. I don't think I brought any sewing kits, so we're not going to be able to deal with the deep laceration. That's fine. Oh, nope, I did. I lied. Okay, perfect. You'll note how quickly we are healing. That's in part because we used a bandage. That's also in part because I want to show you this guy right here. Bedlam's Unstoppable Force. Health regen plus 0.7 HP per second. I don't know why there's a percent sign there. That's interesting. Gives an extra strength, and if we go to this guy, we have Titan Steadfast Tenacity, which is 75% max stamina with zombie damage resistance of 30%. That's basically straight up out of the game. That's not really much different. And we got Bow and Blade Sneak Damage and Bow Reload plus 20% with Talons mod there. And then down in the bottom, we have Midnight's Unyielding Resistance, which is Crit Heal plus 30% and Toxic and Rad Resistance plus 30. I don't know that I'm going to be able to hit these guys through here, but I think I will because I believe I have, in fact, designed this place correctly. Hey, get out of here. I think maybe the 30% damage is potentially slightly higher than one of the base game bonuses, but not by much. I don't think. But really, it's kind of the health regen that kind of changes things a little bit. It's pretty handy, but we are absolutely blowing through food, by the way, so we do need to stop and eat a little bit. But on the whole, I feel like I could pretty much just stand here the whole time. I can go run around down there, and it's fine. The only thing is we're going to run out of stamina, even with a bonus pool of 75 additional stamina, which is huge. I mean, that is a huge amount of additional stamina, especially, you know, if you stop and eat some food first. Look at that. We have 300 stamina right now. That's ridiculous. Like, that's just straight up bonkers town right there is what that is. Here, let's go ahead and grab this guy. Boom! Nice little execution shot there. I'm going to go back to regular shells because we don't have many of the Dragon's Breath. So I didn't tell you about this gun. This one's kind of fun, and I said I would explain why we have a bunch of points in the pistol still. And I'm guessing if you don't recall from what I have said before, you've never played the mod, then maybe you're still kind of putting it together and you're going, well, duh, it's because it's a pistol. And actually that's technically correct. It is still a pistol. It's not really meant to be, as you can see, it's not really meant to be your first line of defense here. It really is meant to be a sidearm. It's meant to be something to kind of just help, hey, cement the way when you need to switch to something and, you don't want to stop and reload, you don't have time to reload. This is kind of what you switch to, and you can choose. Do you want to hit a wide audience, or do you want to just focus on one? I tend to focus on one. That's just kind of more my style in general. But I don't know. I think something could be said, too, about increasing the difficulty, so I am definitely doing that the next time I play. This is not standard difficulty. This is one tick above, so it's not like we're playing at baby's first game level, or however you would like to refer to such annoying ideas. But, I mean, we are playing on a higher than standard difficulty. It's just heavy armor with a bunch of damage resistance is pretty good. Maximum armor skill, damage resistance, all the things. I mean, seriously, I'm really not even worried about this right now. I mean, I'm kind of intentionally just letting us get wrecked here to see what happens. I realize we're bleeding, and at some point I do have to do something here. It's probably about now. I'm going to be honest. Might have let that go a little too long, but we're okay. We're okay. I mean, grand scheme of things, we'll be fine. Might not be able to make it up the stairs, though. That could end up being a problem. Okay. Wasn't sure we'd be able to make that jump. Oh, madam. I'm a little busy, if you guys don't mind. I'm not sure how you got through all of the things. That's kind of annoying. They must have broken one. Oh yeah, I see it. It's looking all wonky right now. Okay, well here, let's do this, because that's kind of an important part of the defensive structure we have going on. Okay, that one appears to be working again. That one's working. That one appears to be working. And then if I can get up here without dying, I don't know. This is cutting it close. I won't lie. This is a little obnoxious. Here, we gotta deal with some peeps here, and we can get upstairs ever so slowly and I don't know, use a splint or something. We're actually almost done with this horde. If you look at the time, we're almost done. Here, let's go and use one of these guys. We have one extra just floating around. That's going to give us a big health pool back. That's really the main thing right now, is I just want that health pool back. I should tell you, too, at some point, I, again, had to make some modifications to things. So here, while we're just letting them die, I can show you just very quickly here. I went and made some modifications. I put some concrete pillars right here. I don't know that you can see it. You can't see it. I tore up the stairs, so if you were using the stairs to get up, you literally cannot get up right now. It doesn't work. There are no stairs there, so I didn't get rid of all of them, obviously. I just got rid of some of them because it takes forever with concrete trying to get rid of them. So I didn't want to have to deal with that. Hey, get out of there. You're not supposed to be in there. That's not cool, man. There you go. It is now officially morning o'clock, and we have survived the horde. I want to say we did a pretty decent job of that, too. I think that's probably shotgun-related damage right there more than anything. Still got one zombie coming in. Well, here, a couple of them. Here, come over here. Let's see if you're dumb. So dumb. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. Here, can I juggle you back onto? Oh, sort of. And you're just going to get your head caved in. So I think what we'll probably do is leave this right here. I feel like this has been an over-the-top successful horde defense. Look, I don't know. I mean, it's fine, right? We survived. It was kind of crazy. I mean, I can use one of these, and really? Okay. And there you go. All of our things are healed up, and we're fine. I don't know why I'm stuck, though. I've had some weird things happen recently, so I don't know. I'm just going to say it's fine and move on. Although I do kind of wonder. I have some wondering, but whatever. We survived. Going to call it good. We're going to wrap up the series right here, but I am going to come right back with a new one. I'm not sure how I'm timing it, but at the very least, Monday, the 18th of November, 2024, 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's going to be the start of a different 7-day series, doing something different from all of this stuff. Sort of. I think my keyboard, got turned off and I hit a button. That's what it was. Go figure. Can you see all the... Yeah, changing the modes on things. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what it was. I put it into analog mode. That must be analog mode right now. Yeah, that's analog mode because those keys are not doing anything. That one does. Yeah, I must have turned on analog mode. Anyway, whatever. As I said, Monday, November 18th, 2024, 9 a.m. New series starting. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time, but I'm going to do it differently because I don't like always doing things the exact same way I've done things before. So come back for that, see what we got going on. I am probably going to be playing my mod as I'm still testing and trying to make sure things work. And at some point I will actually release the mod so other people can play it, and ideally there won't be any bugs because I will have finally had a chance to track all 47,000 of them down. It's actually not been that many, but I have had a few. So catch you another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.